What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's NewsHL here, and I am with two people today to discuss uh, basically a tier list of every team and see where they're at currently and what our predictions are going into the season. So basically, S tier is the worst, and D tier is or no, S tier is the best, D tier is the worst, C tier is that meh area, B's the average spot, A is gonna make the playoffs, and S is like Super Bowl contenders. So yeah, basically D is the worst, S is the best. So yeah, pretty much like all tier lists. And yeah, do any of you guys want to start off with our first S?
I say we put Rams. That's what I think.
Rams. All right. I think I agree with Rams as well. They are the Super Bowl champs after all. They got Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey on defense. They still got Matthew Stafford, Cooper Cup connection. They don't have Von Miller or OBJ, but they did get Bobby Wagner on defense. They did get Allen Robinson on offense. So they know what to do, and they're trying to repeat. I think Sean McVay wants to repeat as well. I think that's what his goal is. I mean, every team's goal is
Yeah.
to repeat. But you know what I mean. But these guys are going like all in again. So yeah, S
Mm,
tier, Rams. Um,
yes.
anyone want to go next with our next S tier? I think there's not a lot of S tiers this season, but there's one more S tier team for me, 100%.
Um, I think that one might be Bills, I believe, or
I
some other
think
team.
I
But I
agree.
think it's
Yeah,
Bills.
I think Bills as well. Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs, and the offense just great in general. And I know the defense was also amazing last year. So
It was.
a very balanced team overall, and yeah, they're just they last year against the Chiefs they lost, so now they're hunting for redemption. They want revenge, and they want to make the Super
Yeah.
Bowl. It's Super Bowl or bust for them. Basically, what I talked about in my Bills analysis video. So yeah, though I think those are two good S tier teams that are Super Bowl contenders. Um, there could be one more, but it's very hard for me, and I think Buccaneers. Buccaneers is
Ooh,
between A or S
Bucks.
tier. Like they have Tom Brady, so of course they're contenders, but they lost Gronk. There's no more Gronk connection. No more AB. I guess thank God
I
for
don't
them,
think.
but
I mean, maybe.
they
But they
do
got
have
Julio.
they
Julio
they
is
do
a
got
good.
Julio Jones. They did get
That
Russell
is good.
Gage. They
Yes.
like
They have Mike Evans.
they
They
have
still
Mike
have him. Leonard
Evans.
Fournette.
Godwin's supposed to come back. Fournette, he's a little bit fat this year, but I apparently he
Nah,
was
he's
heavy.
fine. He's so fine.
I know, but he was heavy or something. I don't know. I'm not fat. I don't know what I'm talking
No,
about.
he's
But
he's
yeah.
gonna he's gonna do well.
But yeah. And the no, I think this is why the team is gonna be A tier, top of A tier for me. It's because their defense is taking a step down. There's no more. Uh,
Yeah.
what's his name?
Like
Academ Su or something.
yes. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have him. He's like on free agency. He's kind of like retired or something. Not retired, but you know what I mean. He's just too old now.
Yeah.
Um,
He's a free agent. Yeah. He's.
Yeah, I think the offensive line has gotten worse for the Bucks as well, so that's why they're not an S tier team in my opinion. But they're top of A tier, so they're still gonna make the playoffs
I
and
say A
everything.
tier. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
A
yeah.
tier definitely.
So yeah. The next A tier team I would put is to be fair, the Bengals. They had their Super Bowl
Ooh.
run. You know what? S tier wouldn't be a bad. Nah.
Well, I don't think they deserve S tier as of right now.
Listen, they made the Super Bowl last year, which is crazy to me. But also, they gotten better with their offensive line and everything. So, do you think it was just a lucky run in general?
No, I don't think it was lucky.
You don't think it was lucky? Cause,
I don't think so.
because then they got better this year.
They beat Chiefs. Chiefs were a great team. Beat the Raiders, and I forgot what other team they beat.
But okay,
They beat pretty high class teams, and they were still
yeah,
able to make it to the Super Bowl. And I thought they should have won. They were very close to winning.
yeah. They
Obviously,
were
that one
honestly.
last
I had the Rams
AI.
winning. I had the Rams
I
winning
think
by more, like by 10 points. But it was closer than I expected.
it was
Like
close.
the Rams almost choked.
Yeah,
So yeah,
I mean,
they didn't
if
choke,
it
but
wasn't because of that last minute
uh,
PI, I
drive.
think Bengals would
Oh
have
yeah, there was a
definitely won the
questionable
Super
call
Bowl.
there. There was a questionable call there, yeah, as well.
Yeah, but also you guys looked at I don't know if that was Jamar Chase who pulled on the helmet of
No, it
Jalen
was T
Ramsey.
Higgins. It was T Higgins.
Ozzie Higgins.
It was T Higgins.
Yeah,
That's
that
it.
obviously should not counted either. which
Yeah.
kind of cancels out, I guess.
Yeah, it's just
But
I don't know, bad calls I were made, but it wasn't
I
one
mean,
of the worst ones. But
every
yeah,
game has bad calls.
yeah, that's true. It's
Not
it's
bad.
part of the game to be fair. But yeah, I guess I agree with Bengals being A tier, but there's a chance for making it B S tier since they already made the Super Bowl and they're better. So I don't know. Okay, we can leave them here because we do say the Rams are the best team in the NFL right now, right? And then it's Bills,
Yeah.
and then it would be Buccaneers, and then Bengals. I think. Next, I think on the list. Oh, there's some options here. Oh God. Okay, I gotta think about this one. It's
A
hard.
tier or S
A
tier?
tier. Like who's after the
A
Bengals?
tier.
Packers? Chiefs?
No, they lost Devontae. That's their main wide receiver.
I
I
know,
say
but
Raiders. I say Raiders.
you think Raiders?
I believe Raiders. Sorry.
I think they'll make the playoffs as well, but are they better than the Chiefs and the Packers?
Yes. Yes. Look, they have Derek Carr and Devontae, which I believe has probably the best chemistry in the NFL.
I
They,
agree. Okay, you
I
know what?
think they played in college.
I agree
Even in
with A
December
tier.
of 2021,
I agree with
even
A
December of
tier.
2021, there was an article
Yeah.
that said that Devontae would most likely be with Derek Carr instead of Aaron Rodgers, and look what happened. He's with Derek Carr. So I
Yeah.
think it's going to happen. But they also have Josh Jacobs, Darren Waller, and Hunter Renfro.
I agree,
So,
but their defense is not the best.
well, they got Max Crosby,
And Chandler Jones, I
and
know. But do you
I
think?
guess,
But
yeah.
to be fair, I still think the Chiefs are gonna win the division. So I
I don't
put
think so. I think Raiders will top division, but obviously, I mean, it's your
right
opinion.
now when I think the who's more talented, I agree with the Raiders, but
Okay.
I don't think Derek Carr's the same playmaker like Patrick Mahomes.
But chemistry is key because if you don't have a quarterback that has good chemistry, it isn't that good of a wide receiver and QB combo. You need
I
chemistry to play,
I guess we can
which
leave
they
it like
have.
that because you're right about the talent. They have more talent on paper. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I don't think they're gonna win division. You know what? I think this is more talent wise, and I think who's the better team right now. I don't know. I mean, maybe they'll
Yeah.
beat them in the playoffs. Who knows? But yeah, who knows? We have no
Yeah.
clue. Yeah. But after the Chiefs, I think Packers. I agree with I think Packers.
Ooh, I don't think Packers. I think it's
So,
Chiefs.
well, I put Chiefs and then Packers.
Okay. Okay. No, then I agree with that.
Okay, yeah, I think Packers they have an amazing defense, which I think is gonna be top five. Kenny Clark, they got Devontae Campbell, and they got Jair Alexander, Adrian Amos. So they're a good defense, really good defense. But the Aaron Rodgers doesn't have a specific number one receiver to throw the ball to, and
Yeah.
they're like one of the worst receiver cores right now. So the offense might struggle a bit, but they still got Aaron Jones, AJ Dillon, so they got a good run game. So that's why they're still in that A tier spot.
They also have Sammy Watkins, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, they do have Sammy Watkins and all that. And Romeo Dubs has been lining up training camp. So we got to see. Aaron Rodgers is obviously the back-to-back MVP. So he could make these receivers, like really good and have a good offense as well as defense. But right now, we'll put him in A tier purely based on Aaron Rodgers and really the defense and the run game.
Yes.
So yeah, the passing game is not good right now. So yeah, but after that, is there any more A tier teams?
I don't think so. Maybe we're
I want to put
forgetting one, but I don't
I
think
want to put
so.
Chargers in there. I want to put Chargers.
I mean, yeah, they have Eckler,
They have
Herbert.
Eckler, Austin Eckler, Justin Herbert's been, going. He's been playing good. He's rising up
Yeah.
on the
Yes.
occasion. Remember that Raiders Chargers games? That was really close, and they almost made the
That was
playoffs.
close.
This
Yeah.
year, I believe they will make the. No, actually, I don't know because they're all in the same division. Now I think
Yeah,
about it,
they're in
Raiders,
a tough
Chiefs.
division.
Yeah, 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 that's the issue. Yeah, but yeah, they beefed up their defense with J.C. Jackson and what's his name, Khalil Mack, and they still have the same offense. That was pretty really good. It was really good. So yeah, Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, and all that. So I think they're an A tier team. I think they're pretty balanced, and yeah, I think they're just a overall balanced team and could make the playoffs this year. Like
I
if it
agree. Yeah.
wasn't for like if it wasn't for the division they were in, like the AFC West, the toughest division, like probably like almost all time, then they'd make the playoffs guaranteed. But
Yeah.
like if they were in the Packers division, it'd be because that's an easier division, or let's say the AFC, like the Cowboys division, then they would probably make playoffs.
Oh
But
yeah.
this one,
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
it's harder when you're in the AFC West with the Raiders, the Chiefs, and the Broncos.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Broncos, I don't think they're an A tier team. I think they're top of B tier. They're
I
still,
think I
and
agree.
that's purely because Russell Wilson had an off. Well, first off, is there any more A tier teams? Patriots,
Uh,
no. Cardinals, no. I could see.
49ers? No, I don't think.
Oh, 49. Oh no, they have Trey Lance starting. That's the issue. If it wasn't,
Yeah,
yeah,
we don't know, but we don't know how Trey Lance looks.
yeah. What about Vikings? Nah, they still got Kirk.
No,
Yeah,
I
okay,
don't
yeah.
think
Let's
so.
yeah, let's go down to B tier. The best B tier team, I think
49ers maybe?
49ers.
I don't
I
know.
I think 49ers because it's because of their quarterback. They did get Jimmy Garoppolo just in case, which I think was honestly a smart move by them by restructuring his
Yeah.
contract. Trey Lance could be bad for all we know. He looked all right, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's great talent around him. Brandon Ayuk, Debo Samuel, George Kittle. So they have a great offense, and their defense with Nick Bosa and Fred Warner. They've got a complete team. Like if they can get a good quarterback, well, Jimmy G's not a good quarterback; he's an average quarterback. But let's say if they get Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers or Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes, yeah, they're like the best team like
Yes.
on the list. But they have Trey Lance and Jimmy Garoppolo. So yeah, they're a B tier team, the top of B tier, very close to A
Yes.
tier. But yeah, that's really it.
And
Uh, oh, I think Ravens next.
uh,
Ravens,
mm,
for me,
is Lamar like out of his prime?
we can't say that yet because he was injury. There was a lot of
He
injuries
was
last year for
injured, but
Ravens. They could be an A tier team, but it's just they lost Marquise Brown, Hollywood
they
Brown.
did lose Marquise Brown,
So
yes, and
that's why
that's one of the receivers.
I think that's next. I think that's why they're next. They still got Lamar, so and Mark Andrews on offense and all that, and they did face a lot of injuries on defense. So I think they'll still be able to produce, but it's just really it was really all injuries last year because they had a
Yeah,
good
it's
run.
tough.
They were like the top team for like a bit until injuries played them and
And
all
yeah,
that.
and they went last. They
Yeah,
were
yeah, yeah,
last.
yeah, yeah. So
So
yeah, that's why I think they're next in the B tier slot. After
okay.
that, Broncos. I'm saying Broncos.
No, I don't think Broncos.
Oh, what about
What did
Vikings?
they get? Uh,
Vikings? I
uh
think Vikings. Yes, Vikings. Vikings or Broncos. I think Vikings next.
what about Dolphins?
See, the thing is, okay, I think Vikings are better Dolphins because, listen, Kirk Cousins is more is well, nah, Kirk Cousins is better than Tua right now, and
Yes.
Justin Jefferson. Honestly, is he better than Tyreek? Maybe not yet, but the fact he's been able to produce with Kirk Cousins at QB while Tyreek has had Patrick Mahomes for a long time, it proves something. And not
Yeah.
only they have Dalvin Cook, the Vikings have Dalvin Cook, they have Adam Thielen, all that. They got Zadarius Smith on defense. They drafted a nice rookie cornerback. So I think they're next on this tier list. I think they might catch up to the Packers this year. Who knows? It might not
Okay.
happen, but
Oh.
this year the Vikings are going to be a little bit more scarier, at least in the division of the
Yeah,
Packers, because the
they
Packers are
were
worse. The Packers are worse this year, so it's
yeah.
going to be scare. The Vikings are going to be scarier to the Packers this year. So yeah, I think
They
that's
were
next.
always a scary team, I believe. I just
They were always an underrated
don't
scary
think they
team. Last
tried.
year they lost a lot of games by 1 point, so or something like that. So yeah, I think
Yeah.
they're on an upward trend. I mean, Kirk is not. I don't think he's going to take them to the Super Bowl, but at least they might win the division in the future. I don't know. I mean, they keep signing him to extensions, but yeah, I think they're next. They have a stacked, talented team, so yeah, especially on offense. But then after that,
I don't know, we'll
I
see.
guess Dolphins. Patriots are nah. What about Cardinals, Dolphin? Who would take that? What about
I'll take Dolphins. I don't think. Isn't Diop
D
suspended a
Hop's
few games?
6 games.
Yeah,
What about
that's like half the
Cowboys?
season almost.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I want to. Yeah, I agree with Dolphins. Even though they have Tua at quarterback, they still got Tyreek and Jalen Waddle, speedy receivers. They have Teron Armstead, amazing O line from the Saints. So yeah, that will help him. Defense
Hmm.
is not something I'm aware of. I don't really follow the defense, so I don't think it's gonna be that even. But I think they're an average team, especially on offense after getting Tyreek Hill and Teron Armstead. So we might see some great
Yeah,
things out for them. So yeah, who knows? Who knows? They're
yeah,
right
we'll
below
see.
that playoff area. I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs because of the Bills and the Patriots. Actually, but then would the Patriots be over them? The thing
I
is,
don't know.
talent-wise, Patriots are not good. It's just because Bill Belichick's just an amazing head coach, and
But
And Mac.
he's not gonna leave as a coach anytime soon. They're gonna
Yeah,
have him for
and
a good
Mac
few
Jones just
years.
listens to everything he does. You know what I mean? 3 passes in the snow game. He did what he needed to do against the Bills. It's just Bill Belichick, really.
Yeah, but Bill Belichick's part of the team. If you have a good player on the team, he's part of the team. Um,
Yeah, you know what? I think he's ahead just slightly. Now that you mention it, I think the Patriots are ahead slightly, just because of that.
I think
Just
so.
because of Bill Belichick. Yeah, because I don't think Dolphins are gonna make the playoffs because the Patriots and the Bills are gonna take that slot. So yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's a good selection right there. Afterwards, it's Cowboys or Cardinals for me.
Cowboys or Cardinals? That's tough.
I think
I say,
Cowboys.
yeah, Cowboys.
I think
I mean, they lost
Cowboys.
Amari Cooper.
They lost Amari Cooper. They lost Cedric Wilson Jr. They Gallup's injured, Michael Gallup or whatever his name was, but they do have C.D. Lamb. But listen, last year they lost in the wild card round, and that was the best team they've had for a couple years now. So
Yeah,
sadly, they're now going a downhill spiral, just like the Packers in a way. The Packers were better, so
I
that's why
guess.
they're still in A tier. But B tier, the Dallas Cowboys are in a spiral down.
Yeah.
Dak's still, a pretty good quarterback, so who knows? They could have a good run. I mean, their division's trash, with Eagles, Commanders, and the Giants. So
Giants and Commanders.
you know what? They always got that playoff slot, and they can go for a lucky run. So we can't count them out yet. They're still there. And yeah, but after that, oh, and the defense, with the Dallas Cowboys, they still got Trayvon Diggs and Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons is really good. So yeah,
Yes, yeah, him too.
yeah. So, but then I'd say Cardinals. Kyler Murray, man, he's such a toddler. He really is.
Yeah,
He doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like he wants to get better. And even though they have Marquise Brown and all that, and D Hop is gonna come back after 6 games, it's just Kyler's just starting to show his true colors after he's just not he's not great with decision making, in my opinion.
yeah,
So yeah. And defense, they do have J.J. Watt, but he's not as good as his brother anymore. They're not on the same level. And he's been injured all year, so yeah. I don't think the defense is gonna be good either. So I think they're gonna be worse than the Cowboys this year. And then I'd put I want to put Eagles in B as well because they're gonna make the. Oh wait, no. What are we doing?
Eagles.
Wait a second. I don't know if this is the right order, because we still
Well,
got.
are you going in order or
Yeah,
like?
we're going in order, and I'm
Oh,
saying where would we put these? Okay, these are non-C team. We're just trying to see like where would we put Eagles? Because Eagles are talented. I'd put Eagles.
Eagles. I don't. Are the
I
Eagles even that good?
I'd put Eagles. Yeah, they are. Yes, they are. They got AJ Brown. They have Jalen. I know Jalen
Wait,
Hurts is.
no.
They have AJ
AJ
Brown.
Brown. Wait,
They have AJ
they
Brown. They
went.
have AJ
I thought they
Brown.
went for. Oh yeah, maybe they did. Yeah.
I know there's probably more that I don't know about, but they had a good draft. They have Jordan Davis. So I think. Do you think in between is better? Nah, I still think they're better than the Patriots. Ah, I,
Oh, I think Patriots are better than the
what about the Dolphins?
Eagles.
I think Eagles are better than Dolphins then.
No, I say they're lower than
The lower than
Patriots.
Dolphins? What about
Yeah,
Dolphins? You think the Eagles are lower than Dolphins?
Eagles are lower than. Yeah,
Uh, yeah?
that's what I
Really?
think. That's what I think.
Eagles are lower than Dolphins?
Yeah,
I
that's what
mean,
I mean.
to be
That's what
fair,
I think. You don't
who
have
would
to
you? Okay,
really
you know what? It
believe
really
them.
comes down to who you prefer, Jalen Hurts or Tua. That's really what it comes down to.
Uh,
I'm just taking Eagles because they got a good future and picks and all that. While Dolphins,
yeah, they have a good future, but I think Tua has some good offense with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. So I just think Dolphins are a bit better
uh,
than the Dolphins.
yeah, you're probably right. You know what? Is there any highlights to the defense? What's his name? There is one. I keep forgetting. But yeah, I guess you're probably right. Dolphins are a bit better. I'd say, you know what? Yeah, and that's actually right because Eagles are better than Cowboys, and they're probably gonna win the division. So, and it's slightly above Cowboys, so that makes sense. But then where would we put the
Yeah,
Broncos? I think the Bronco.
you're wrong.
Okay, listen, they're a wonder team. It's confusing to me. They have Russell Wilson, so that's why I'm putting them right here, above Cardinals. Ooh,
Well, I
wait.
can't see your screen, so
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know.
Okay.
But
You know what? Yeah, that's gonna be. I think. All right. I
I
think.
just assume that you put them somewhere else.
Okay, so I put Broncos over Cardinals. Agree or disagree?
Broncos over. I agree. I think so. Yeah.
It's because of the Broncos defense. The Broncos defense is actually
Yeah.
talented, so that's why I put it ahead. Could they be ahead of Cowboys?
Ahead of
Yeah,
who?
I can see that.
Who?
The
Who ahead
Broncos.
of Cowboys?
Broncos ahead of
The Bronx.
Cowboys. I can see that.
No.
I can see
Yeah,
that.
they're good, but wait, who they get though?
Russell Wilson. The
Oh yeah, oh
Broncos.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. They got those type of. Yeah, yeah, you're
They
right.
got Russell Wilson and they got Randy Gregory from the Cowboys. So I'm like going from that. I'm doing it from the bottom. Broncos over Eagles? Probably not. No, I wouldn't say that.
No.
So yeah, I think that's good for B tier. I think that's pretty even. Um, C tier. Wait, no. Wait. There's one more in here that I think we should put, or two more actually at least. Three more? No. Okay. What about Colts? Colts over Cardinals?
Colts over. Hmm.
They got
They
Matt
lost.
Ryan. They got Jonathan Taylor.
But
I'll put them over the Cardinals, but that's it. It's just because of Jonathan
okay.
Taylor. That's it. I'm not putting them over Cowboys.
Alright. Yeah. I guess so. Yeah. Sure.
What about the Titans? They're probably the worst team in the B tier, honestly.
Titans.
They could be even
I mean,
top
they
C
have Derrick
tier.
Henry.
That's yeah,
Great
that
player.
I know, but he did get injured. So that's why I'm putting them at the end of B tier.
Okay. Yeah. And plus Ryan Tannehill. I don't
It's
think he's a good
trash. Yeah,
quarterback.
it's trash. But then afterwards, who's at the top of C tier? Oh, this is hard
Top
because
of C tier.
top of Browns.
Uh,
It's they don't have Deshaun Watson, but the fact that they paying Deshaun Watson that much money and like sacrificing that much cap space into him is just horrible. And I think that just in spite of being a trash franchise or doing stuff wrong all the time, I think they just deserve to be top of C. Not even B, just top of C.
hmm. I guess so.
So yeah. Afterwards, not the Falcons. Would it be the Panthers? They have Baker Mayfield, DJ Moore.
Baker Mayfield's a horrible quarterback. I do not like Baker Mayfield. I don't think he's a good
I don't
quarterback.
think I don't think so. I think he's better than what you think he is. But I don't think he's that much of an improvement over Sam Darnold. So yeah, I think next is the Saints. Saints could be even ahead, you know.
Saints.
Saints have Chris Olave, Jarvis Landry, what's his name? There was one more, Michael Thomas. It just really depends on how good Chris Olave is, how good Michael Thomas will be after he comes back, and if Jarvis Landry still has it in him. And obviously they have Jameis Winston at quarterback, and their defense is a little bit worse. They still got C.J. Gardner Johnson, all that. So I think a C is right. Were they better than last year though? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
So would they be in B though?
No, I
Nah.
keep them C. I keep them C.
Would they be over the Browns? Nah. Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt.
Nick Chubb, yeah, you're
Okay.
right.
All right. Afterwards, oh, this is hard now because there are bad teams in here. I know Steelers. What do you think? T.J. Watt. Nah, it's gotta be Steelers. I just had T.J.
Yeah,
Watt pop in.
Steelers have.
I just had T.J.
Yeah,
Watt
I say
pop in my
Steelers.
mind, and I mean, that they're in C right now. It's because we don't know with Kenny Pickett. We don't know with George Pickens. Like right now, they're rebuilding. They got Chase Claypool and all that. So yeah, that's really it. And they have Najee
Yeah,
Harris. So they got trending stars.
yeah,
T.J. Watt's still young, I think. So
yeah. He's still doing great.
yeah,
Yeah,
they'll be
he's still a very good defensive
and
lineman.
not to mention the fact that they also got oh my God, I should know his name. Oh God, the head coach of the Steelers. I should know his name.
Mike Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mike Tomlin's gonna get. He's always gonna get 8 wins out of them or something like that. He
Yeah,
did
he,
last
he
year.
never got a losing record, so I don't think he's gonna get a losing record
I
this
know.
season.
Yeah. So they're in C based on the talent, but yeah, it just depends on how Kenny Pickett and George Pickens is. So yeah, and
Yeah,
their offensive line maybe improved a little bit, but yeah, that's it. I would put
yeah.
either the Detroit Lions or the Panthers next, because
Hmm.
Panthers or
I
Lions.
actually disagree with all, and I think
What do you think
the
next?
Giants should be C tier.
Next, do you think they should be after Steelers?
I mean, what teams are left that you don't have?
Okay, we got Falcons, Panthers, Bears, Lions, Texans, Jaguars, Giants, Jets, Seahawks, Commanders.
Ooh, ooh, I say Jets or Seahawks because I think we forgot about Seahawks. Yeah, they lost Russell Wilson. Actually, no,
Nah,
didn't one of
that's
the running
Geno
backs
Smith.
retired or something?
Yeah, Chris Carson. It's because of a head
Yeah,
injury.
yeah, yeah. I think Jets go.
This is why the reason I'm saying Detroit Lions is because Aiden Hutchinson is seeming like a really good player, and they have Jamison Williams and Jared Goff. He's not he's bad, but he can at least throw. He's like a Jimmy Garoppolo, a worse Jimmy Garoppolo in my opinion.
Yeah.
Um, but and they got Amon-Ra St. Brown, Penei Sewell. I don't know if you know who that is, but that's a really good offensive rookie last year.
Okay.
He's going in their second year. I want to say Detroit or Panthers. Okay, Jets. Okay, Jets. Yeah, Sauce
Yeah.
Gardner in the draft. They
Hmm.
got they have Zach Wilson, but he's injured for a bit. They have Elijah Moore, right? They did get Garrett
Yes.
Wilson. They got Jermaine Johnson, right?
Kind of like Jets, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about the Jets.
They also got Uzuma, which is a
You know
great
what?
tight end.
It's so hard because these teams are bad, and so it's like which one is gonna be better? I could agree with Giants being up because Saquon could have a good year.
S- Look, I understand Saquon gets hurt a lot, but not every season gonna get hurt. I don't think he's gonna get hurt this
His
season. That's
offensive
same with
line is
Christian
not
McCaffrey.
great, but they draft Evan Neal. They did get Kayvon Thibodeau. I still would
Yeah.
say mm,
But
Lions
uh,
have DJ. I want to say Lions. Okay, wait. Okay, I want to say Lions next after Steelers.
Lions over Giants is disrespectful. I don't think.
They have a
The
better
Lions are better than
future.
the Giants.
Listen, who would you take, Jared Goff or Daniel Jones?
Probably Daniel Jones.
I know, but he's not.
Young. We don't know what
Listen,
he's from.
the
Yeah, Jared
Lions
Goff
have
is great.
DeAndre Swift as well, and T.J. Hawkinson. And they got a lot of talent.
How many games have they won last season?
What?
How many games did the Lions win last season?
I know, but we gotta talk about this year.
But you have to know about last year to talk about this year.
I know, but Jared later on, Jared Goff looked a little bit better, beat the Cardinals and all that. They're just looking for a quarterback, in my opinion. They're just looking for a quarterback, and then they can do good, I think. But
The
yeah,
Giants beat the Eagles, and the Eagles are a pretty good team as
I
right now,
see
featuring.
this guy's piping up because he's a Giants fan. But yeah, uh, I still would put the Lions over the Giants.
I say Giants. I don't see Lions being better than the Giants.
You say, okay, fine, convince me. What do you guys have on defense? Actually, more offense, more offense. You got
What we have on offense,
Kadarius Toney, Kenny Galladay. You guys have Evan Ingram. Wait, no, you don't even have Evan Ingram anymore as a tight end.
we got Thibodeau as a linebacker. As a
Edge
linebacker,
rusher, edge rusher.
we got Saquon
Saquon.
Barkley,
I know, but
Daniel Jones,
Daniel Jones is not a
Evan
is
Neal.
not a useful guy, but Evan Neal I trust. But there's
We got
just
Tyrod
not. I'm
Taylor
sorry, I'm
as
not
a new
doing it. I'm not
quarterback.
doing it. Lions have way more talent.
Shepard.
Lions have way
Oh,
more
I
talent.
think I think he still plays for us.
Nah. Lions have way more
Yes.
talent. T.J.
I don't
Hawkinson,
think so. What do they have?
Amon-Ross St. Brown, DeAndre Swift, Penei Sewell. Um, they got on defense, Agent Aiden Hutchinson. Um, but still, that's more than what you guys have.
No,
Penei's like, who else?
I don't think
Jamison
so. Like
Williams later on in the year.
if Slayton, Shepard, just Tony, Kenny Galladay, Saquon, Daniel Jones, Thibodeau, Neal. Obviously, we don't know
I
about
think
Thibodeau or Neal, but I
I
think
think
they'll
Jets
do
are.
good.
What?
Jets are obviously above Lions and Giants, but then after
What?
Jets, it's
You think
Giants.
Jets are better than Lions?
Yes.
I don't know if I agree with that.
See what they get.
Okay, they got the three draft picks. They have Zach Wilson, Michael Carter on defense. What they have Elijah Moore on offense. On defense, who they have on defense again?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, you know what? I don't focus on trash teams' defenses that much. But uh, nah, I still put the Lions. Listen, Lions, they've been back to back like they've been they've been second pick. Like they had a lot of draft picks this year. And
All
honestly,
right, all
I
right.
think they're better. Okay, I don't know why we. This is a this video's long, but yeah, I put
It is.
Jets right after Lions because they're basically in the same boat. Like
Okay.
just Lions has a bit more talent. Okay, now we go into who's better, the Giants or the Panthers. Now I put Panthers. Wait,
Giants. I don't think
who the Panthers
Panthers.
have a running back? Christian McCaffrey, unless he's not
You
injured.
just said,
I
you
know,
said
unless
in
he's
other
not injured.
conversations with you that
He's
he has
probably
pretty bad ankles.
Yeah, he has bad ankles, so he
We also, I think about we have Saquon also.
yeah, and he could get injured. So I'm thinking like a fully stacked team. So if it's a fully stacked team, if I have to think that way, then I'd take
Other than
the
DJ
Panthers.
Moore and the Christian McCaffrey, who else do they have?
I mean, there's Baker Mayfield, who I trust more than Daniel Jones.
I don't. I don't
I
think
do.
Baker Mayfield is a good quarterback.
I know he's not a good quarterback,
And other
but
than that, there's no one else. There's no one else.
yeah, I'd still say Panthers though.
I think. Well, I mean, it's your tier list. It's not mine. But
Yeah,
if it was mine, I'd be over Giants.
Panthers and then
Yeah,
Giants. Let me
the
think.
Giants would be over.
Saquon,
Yeah. I think
Christian McCaffrey, Saquon, Christian McCaffrey. It almost feels like guaranteed that Christian McCaffrey's gonna be injured again, so that's why I'm bumping Giants up. You know what?
I know Giants would be good. And plus, Saquon wasn't
Saquon,
really
I
that hurt last
trust
season.
Saquon more than Christian McCaffrey. That's what it comes down to because I feel like Saquon is less injury prone than Saquon McCarthy. Oh no, 100%. 100% Saquon's less injury prone than Christian McCaffrey. But then
Yeah.
after the Panthers, I'd say Commanders, right?
Mhm.
Commanders, they got Jonathan Allen. Carson Wentz is not a good quarterback. They don't have who do they have? Jahan Dotson? Wait. Who's their new receiver that they got? I keep forgetting.
Who? Giants?
No, not Giants, Commanders. Antonio Gibson.
Commander?
They're not a good team. Okay, who would you put after the Panthers? The Falcons, the Bears, the Texans, the Jaguars, or the Seahawks? I think actually Jaguars over Commanders.
I don't know. Like that, I don't know.
Ja-
There's many. They're not that good. All those teams.
oh wait, yeah, wait, hold on. That's in C tier. You know what? All these other teams are now in D tier. I don't think after Panthers there's no other C tier team.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
So who's the top of D tier? Who's
Wait,
about
who do
it?
you have left again?
We got Falcons, Bears, Texans. You know what? No, actually, never mind. Falcons don't have Matt Ryan anymore. But yeah, the Seahawks has Geno Smith now that he's guaranteed to start. I'd say Jaguars are the top just because Trevor Lawrence is
I
could
don't think Jaguars are good at all.
okay, but Trevor Lawrence could take a jump this year. That's really all I'm hoping
Trevor
for.
Lawrence did horrible last season. Horrible.
I know, but rookies are always horrible. I mean, not all rookies, but you know what I mean. Like they're bound. I'm sure Trevor's gonna take a jump. Like you know how good he was in college, man. Like he could take a
It's
jump.
college though.
Listen, you have to think about that. There's rookies, and unlike veterans, they do get better. Like veterans, they start to
Yeah.
slow down. These guys are getting better, so that's why I put them at the top of D because they have the most upside and most likely to get into that C tier this year. So yeah, that's why I think they're the top of D tier. Then I'd put
Okay.
Commanders. Um, Falcons?
No, Falcons. They lost what? Julio
They still
and
got Kyle Pitts, Cordell Patterson, Drake London they drafted.
Cordell Patterson is a very inconsistent player.
I know, but they still got Drake London and Kyle Pitts, which are guys, which these two are like great offensive players. They're rising stars, which won't fit well until unless they get a quarterback. To be fair,
Yes.
so but should I put Seahawks after Commanders? I think they lost Bobby Wagner. They still have DK though. Yeah, just because DK's on their team and they're planning to do like some like I don't know something like Devonte Adams or like Cooper. No, they're trying to give him like Cooper Cup numbers or something like just give feed him the ball. So I think I'm putting
Yeah.
the Seahawks after the Commanders. Then I'd put
Okay.
the
Yeah, I agree
Falcons.
with
Then I
that.
put the Falcons. Then the Bears. The
Okay.
Bears had well they literally want like Bears. Everyone's leaving except Justin Fields. Literally, they got is Darnell Mooney.
Yeah.
Um, their offensive line is bad. Um, their defense, Khalil Mack's gone. I think another linebacker wants to leave apparently. I forget his name.
I don't know that name either.
But then Texans is the worst team. I
Yeah, I don't know one player from the Texans. I
besides
don't
Brandon
know.
Cooks, besides Brandon Cooks, that's it. I feel
Yeah,
like Brand
I don't know one
like
person.
yeah, I have not seen a single game from the Texans.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's our tier list. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Long video. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.
Alright, bye.